My name is Mark Lowe, Lieutenant Investigator. I work for Sheriff John McClanahan for the Buchanan County Sheriff's Office. And today we're going to go over how our general investigations are handled here within the department. Now, when a crime is occurred within our county, initially our dispatcher will receive a call. This is going to be our victim, usually the property owner or business owner. Now, the deputy will be dispatched to the scene and the deputy will respond to the scene. Now, when the deputy gets to the scene, he's going to go ahead and secure it. He'll go ahead and collect their information. This could be their name, number, address, telephone number, email, just a way they can get a hold of them. Now the deputy is going to go ahead and process the scene. This could be a series of photographs, drawings, measurements, collect evidence, and look at the scene in general to find out what's going on with it. In addition, if this is going to be a crime scene to where something was stolen, we want to get all the information on that stolen property as well. Could be make, model, serial number, a detailed description, and even if they have a photograph of it, this would help later identify that property when we need it. The officer is going to go ahead and be in the area and canvass the area. This is where he's going to go ahead and talk to the neighbors. This could be businesses or it could be other people that just generally live in the area to see what they may have seen in that. They'll go ahead and contact an investigator. Now the investigator may be called out to help out with processing the scene or photographing or just in general collecting evidence. The more people we have there, sometimes it helps out with going over the scene. Once all that information is put together, then the case is going to be reviewed by our administration. Now this will determine if the case, how the case is going to be assigned. This could be a felony or this could be a misdemeanor. How much time is going to take to actually investigate this? Is there others involved with this crime? Is this a trend that's going on in this area or throughout our county? We keep those things in mind so we can be on top of that and stay current with current situations. The investigator will go ahead and follow up with the case. Now he or she is going to go ahead and follow up with any leads, and these could be tips that come in. This could be through social media. This could be through a call through our dispatch office. We're going to go ahead and search and interview those potential witnesses that we have. If we do identify a potential suspect, we're going to go ahead and speak with that suspect, or at least try to identify who that suspect is. When we go back and look at the whole case file altogether, we're going to look at the evidence. Is this going to be items that we need to send off to our forensic lab? Now, with us, we use the Department of Forensic Science. It's going to be based out of Roanoke. We'll go ahead and speak with them about the evidence that we do have, whether it's going to be DNA, this could be fingerprints, this could be surveillance, this could be tools or tool marks that we found on scene that we've collected. Now, we compile and keep everything all together with information concerning this case. And our Commonwealth Attorney Office will go ahead and review the case. If we decide that there's enough to go ahead and get charges, well, what's going to be the appropriate charge for this case? Now, if a warrant or indictment is issued for a suspect, the suspect is going to go ahead and be arrested and given a court date. Now, the Sheriff's Office, we work with the Commonwealth Attorney's Office, go throughout the entire court process. Now, all this is done at the beginning to end while keeping in mind the rights we have set forth in our Constitution. Every investigation is not going to be A, B, and C. Sometimes we have to think outside the box. Our officers, when they respond to the scene, they'll go ahead and some of them will go ahead and look at different things on the scene. How the scene is set up, how do you travel in that area? We take that all in general to help out with the case. And that one small piece of evidence that we find may help us lead to a conviction or at least find the suspect or recover the property. This is just a quick overview of how we do this. And all cases are not the same. We treat them unique. We follow up with them. These are our cases. We want to make sure that we follow through from point A to the very end of the court process to make sure, people are held accountable for their things. We take pride in our job and we want to continue to do that. We're always looking for training and advanced techniques that we use to help out process these cases. So, keep that in mind. But in general, that's kind of how the flow goes with these kind of cases. So again, I'd like to thank you again. Sheriff John McClanahan would like to thank you as well for taking this brief time and just, going over things with us. You have a great day.